Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Comrade Daniel Okpetsagha, the new substantive president of Ugborhen community. I was elected on the 2nd of December 2023, and after the election and all due processes have been observed, I was declared a winner by God's grace. The handover has been completed. It is a great ecstasy and joy to stand before you today to let the whole world know that a new leadership has emerged and is the person of Daniel Okpetsagha, and the crops of my erudite executive members who are going to work with me to steer the ship for the period of 3 years, that is to say from today till 27th of January 2027. So, sincerely speaking, it's a day of joy, a renewed hope, and a new vista for development for Ugborhen community. I want to sincerely thank everybody in the community, the Elders Council, who stood with all determination to ensure that the right thing was done at all times. More especially the most senior man, the person of Boitikpe, and the host of others who are the 4-quarter ESCO member and all other executive members of the Elders Council. I think I'm particularly happy to see a new change in the Ugborhen community, where from one transition to another transition, there was no banter, there was no fight, there was no injury. My most sincere thanks goes to His Royal Majesty, Major General Felix Ujakbero, CFR, who in his wisdom as an astute security officer, retired one, administrative officer, that gave us the direction and his fatherly role to ensure that the right thing was done always. I am using this medium to call on all my fellow contestants that what we had was just a family contest where there is no victor, no vanquish. Everybody is a winner, because our primary focus is to see how we can be able to develop Ugborhen, not our pockets or maybe our individual cyberitic interest, but rather for the collective interest of Ugborhen community, how we can be able to emancipate our people politically and economically. So I'm using this medium to extend the olive branch to all of them, that we are one family from one ancestral father. Irrespective of our differences, of whatever you pass through in the election, we are one family. We can as well come back together to see how we can work together and develop Ugborhen together. That should be our primary focus, and not backbiting, fighting each other. I want to sincerely thank every member or every indigene of the community, especially the youth, who for the first time, they are now becoming more aware, and there is also a social and, let me say, political re-engineering, where people are now being taught on the best way to handle our things rather than engaging in fisticuffs. So I will not waste much time to begin to bug people, but however, I want to thank my member of ESCO that are with me. I know very well that they are formidable hands who will also help me to pilot the affairs of the community. At this point, I want to recognize some notable persons in the community who have contributed in no small measures to ensure that the right thing was done and we also emerge victorious without any bickering. My sincere thanks goes to the leader of my quarter, as the person of Mr. Henry Ekwajemi Onajite, and my indefatigable brother, Mr. Anthony Agwaise, on whose shoulder I stood tall, and also to the likes of Mr. Amos Ajolo and Moses Omereyon, who gave me shoulder to lean on, and every member of the youth and the entire community who gave me wings to fly. I can assure you that this government is going to be an inclusive government, irrespective of whatever anybody says, irrespective of whatever anybody's interest is, where we'll be able to carry everybody on board so that everybody will be part of the progress and the development of the community. I want to sincerely thank every one of them who is currently aggrieved that we should sheath our sword. It is only when there is peace that's when we can make progress and development. Our primary focus, like I've said before, is development and how we can be able to move our community forward in terms of development and political emancipation. I humbly submit myself, and I want to say unequivocally clear that I will stand on that path to make sure that the right thing is done always. At this point, let me also thank sincerely outgone president, who is the person of Mr. Monday Awerute David Ukoko, for his astute leadership. Also, my sincere thanks goes to his ESCO members who worked with him. He has done his best. He has contributed so immensely to the development of the community. As time progresses, when we run aground, we will also seek his opinion on the best way to move the community forward. We are all brothers, and we will continue to be brothers till time indefinite. Thank you.